hat-trick and 4 points in the Red Wings last game. A comeback to salvage one, and they need 2 tonight, Craig.
Yeah, this is a big game for the Detroit Red Wings and 1 for Toronto.
And McKee, that missed Nyes. And it did glance off his stick, so no icing on the play. Matthews a steal, right in front, and that hit the post. There's another off iron.
Well, you know the whole building is watching this. Here's the turnover, quick little backhand off the bar.
Matthews at the controls. Gains the zone to Tavares. The captain kicks it back to Riley. Nylander's available. Back across Marner. Empty net. Power play goal. A beauty, and the Leafs strike first.
It's typically the other way around. Marner's usually the one finding the open man, but how about this play? As Matthews goes to the other side, the eyes follow the puck carrier and Nylander, and he just finds this seam as Marner in a great spot just reaches back, and you can see Reimer expecting a shot from Nylander. Look at his positioning. He's already over the other side.
Matthews on the left side, sliding it through with Bertuzzi. Checked by Edmondson. And now back the other way, a 2-on-1. It's Raymond and DeBrincat in front, scores! Alex DeBrincat has tied it.
Well, you mentioned Lucas Raymond. This is just another example. This line had 10 points in that Pittsburgh game. How quickly the transition. What a great play defensively by Bertuzzi. Does a nice job getting it over to Matthews, but through the middle, good defensive play. One little chip by Larkin, and it's the speed of Raymond creates the 2-on-1. Sold shot so that Brody, watch as soon as Brody turns, see how Raymond turned his head towards the goaltender Samsonov and DeBrincat.
And David Perron. Here's Comfort. Back to the point, P3. His shot drifts wide. Edmondson on the other side. Down low, Perron, give and go, scores! Simon Edmondson has his first of the year, and Detroit has its first lead.
Wow, what a play by Edmondson. Number 14 for him, but watch how he reads this play. He knows he gets the inside position, and down, give and go with Perron. Labushkin's got to have a better stick there to take away the passing lane, and a little spin off of Nylander, a little turn to the inside. Now Nylander loses his man, and Edmondson.
Here comes Comfort. Michigan native sends it around. It's off the stick of Kemp, kept in by Sprong. Second unit for Detroit gets a chance. Rebound, scores! And they increase the lead as DeBrincat pounces on a rebound and has doubled down on the night.
To leave the rebound that he did. Just by the way it's coming. Now, no pressure here, so you have to get sticks in passing lane. Benoit not able to. The quick little shot. If nothing else, you're shooting to that opposite side so that happens.
Perron plays it to the leaf line, and Wollengren back on the ice. Out of the net, Samsonov missed it, so it's Comfort playing it in behind for Kane, and Perron, and it's in! David Perron found room, short side, 4-1 Detroit.
This is one that Samsonov's got to have. Instead, now everybody's a little bit passive, a little bit late. You got 2 Leafs behind the net, but again, no stick. And this pass comes right out. Samsonov isn't quite against his post, and that one finds its way. Kane with the quick pass, Perron with the shot through the bad. Go out there and play for him, and we all know the focus on trying to help Matthews, but I'm sure Sheldon Keefe had some words about helping your goaltender, and the challenge goes to Samsonov to hang in there. And
here's Perron trying to sidestep Benoit. Out comes Nylander. Off the boards and ahead to Matthews. They'll steer it in behind the net. Nylander on it. Leafs changing it. Matthews in front. Reimer stops him in tight.
Fans on the edge of their seat for a second. A bouncing puck that just gets tipped to the front. Not much to go. He was in so tight, and Reimer
working to get it back. McKee in there in support, but it's rolled out, maybe a 2-on-1, and Holbert got back in a hurry. Raymond to Larkin, who is stopped by Samsonov. And now Robertson gathers speed. Here comes Nick Robertson, scores! He keeps firing, and up to 14 goals of the year for Nick Robertson.
But how about the effort? That would have been a 2-on-1. Holberg works hard, gets in on the body and doesn't take a penalty, but turns the puck over. Good play by McCabe to support Robertson, and this is just basically end-to-end with what a release there. Look at Reimer's reaction. What a great viewpoint you have here, right into that top third of the right-hand corner, and that is Nick Robertson.
Double minor coming to a close here as it's sent around to the near side for Nylander. Whipped it across. Riley, Marner, and now scores! Austin Matthews has 69!
Mentioned before about just taking what's available, and another good passing sequence. This time it's Marner over, and you can see Reimer trying to get there as quickly as he could, but this is what Matthews does so well. He can accept the pass and get it away.
Unable to control it, and Detroit clears.
And the happiest guys are the first unit here. They wanted a quick change. They finally got it with the clear.
They got Marner. They got Matthews. Reimer, is it in? Oh, how close did he come?
Watch the quick up there. Matthews gets position, tries to go slide to 5-hole, and oh man, what a collision. You saw how quickly Nylander stopped because their legs went against each other. Reimer knew.
Marner along the boards against Sherratt. Loose for Tavares, off the boards. And now Benoit off the side of the net. Penalty coming up. Marner in front, Tavares scores! The game is tied!
I thought Thursday night Tavares had all kinds of jumping, was all around the puck. Here's a great example of just jumping and keeping the puck alive. They're all over it, whereas in the first period it was the opposite. Here's a pass through that just hits the stick of Seider for a second, but how about the placement of that shot? Tavares focused on where he needed to put it, not how hard it is. Watch his reaction. Gets the quick down on one knee, gets it up.
In their last dozen at home against Detroit. And again, critical points at stake for the Red Wings as Washington has one. They came in tied. That shot, just a piece of it by Samsonov. And Jake McCabe, here's Domi in front of the net. And that rolled wide, and Matthews on it. In behind, Copper on him. Max Domi for Matthews, a backhand. Reimer stops that.
Fatigue, but watch, instead of going after the puck, he just stays with Matthews the whole time, ends up getting the stick in there, doesn't allow Matthews to pull that to the forehand. I think if he had another step, might be able to pull it across and try to get it to the opposite side.
And it's kept in by Nyes. Here's Nyes with the shot, and a glove stop by James Reimer. Nyes with an assist in the game, looking to beat Reimer. Knocked down by Seider. And Larkin tried to get to the net. And Lilligren was in front. Oh, what a stop. Did you see that? Samsonov rubbing Raymond.
Didn't get much work in the second period, but how about this one? Gets the pad and the glove out. It's right on the doorstep for Raymond to put the Red Wings on top to get some energy back.
Now Marner will get it set up. Weaving through. Working across in front, deflected by Tavares, and Reimer down to smother that.
You know where Matthews is going to be on that right side, the left side of your screen, but it wasn't the play to be made. Sticks were in the way, so a quick little kick out by Tavares.
Stopped by Samsonov, a loose puck still, another Samsonov save, another with the horn sounding, and Samsonov able to extend this to overtime with some brilliant work. Big penalty kill to start for Toronto. And a critical power play for the Red Wings. Larkin, Kane, DeBrincat, and Gostisbehere. Got that long wingspan. TJ Brody worked it to the boards, but Detroit will regroup it. Patrick Kane, the win! Larkin has the tip, and Detroit will stay alive with an overtime win here tonight. And Austin Matthews on 69, headed to Florida.